Is the Trinity an incoherent concept? First, what is the Trinity? Well, it is the belief that there is one God, the Father is God, the Son is God, the Holy Spirit is God, and the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are distinct from each other. This is very mysterious. It seems to imply that 3 equals 1, but that's obviously a false equation. Now, to prove that the Trinity is not incoherent, all I need to do is explain what the Trinity is. If my explanation doesn't contain a contradiction, then the Trinity is coherent. However, 99% of the various models of the Trinity commit some sort of heresy. So, to ensure that I don't commit a heresy, I want to make it very clear that what I am presenting is a possible model of what the Trinity might be. Remember, we're trying to prove that the Trinity can be coherent. To show this, you don't need to prove what the Trinity actually is. Now, the quickest way of explaining how the Trinity is coherent is by saying that God is 3 persons and 1 being. Every Orthodox Christian agrees with this statement, and it contains no contradictions. However, it's unsatisfying if we just leave it there, so I'm going to go the extra step and explain what it might mean. Here's some background info that will make the explanation much easier. I have a physical body, but I also have a spirit, or a soul, or an essence, or whatever you want to call it. The name isn't important as long as you understand that I'm talking about the non-physical part of my being. I'm just going to call it my spirit. These together make up me. My body is made of matter, but my spirit is an immaterial thing, which is necessary for my identity. I have my body, but I am my spirit. Now, there's one more aspect to reality that makes up who I am, and this is the consciousness that I experience, composed of various mental items. A mental item is anything that's currently a part of your conscious experience. Thoughts, feelings, knowledge, desires, experiences, intentions, memories, beliefs, sensations, and so on are all mental items that constitute your conscious first-person experience of reality. Now, my body and my spirit both lend to the production of these various mental items within my consciousness or subconscious experience of reality, and my mental items in turn affect my body and spirit. For example, my body gets hungry, which causes the mental item of feeling hungry, which in turn causes me to move my body to the fridge. Now, my body, spirit, and mental items all stand in some sort of relation to each other. You can say that my body, spirit, and mental items are all connected, or attached, or identified, or intertwined together. Again, if you understand the idea, which word you use doesn't really matter, so I'm going to use the word connected. The important idea is that your body is connected or attached or whatever with your spirit, and my body is connected to my spirit. Your body isn't connected to my spirit or vice versa. We can now define what it means to be a person. A person exists when a consciousness constituted of a full set of mental items is connected to a particular spirit/soul/essence. There are a lot of mental items within a consciousness necessary for a person. Beliefs, thoughts, feelings, desires, intentions, and so on. But once you have all of those things, a conscious first-person perspective that experiences reality can be said to exist. A person exists. So the Trinity, which maintains that God is 3 persons, means that God's spirit/soul/essence is connected with 3 persons. With the definition of person we're working with, this means that there are 3 streams of consciousness with distinct mental items. Every person can have thoughts, make decisions, entertain desires, intend to do things, and so on. So God is 3 persons and 1 spirit. Now, we need to be careful because the word spirit has a lot of baggage from its connotations. We simply mean a non-physical entity. So to avoid this baggage, we should say that God is 1 being. There we have it. That's the Trinity, or what it might be. It explains how there is only 1 God, there is only 1 entity, that is God. It explains how each person is God, in the same way that I am my spirit, but how each person is distinct. This even explains certain biblical questions, like how the Son can pray to the Father. The Son can have the mental item of praying to the person who is the Father. This model, I think, effectively maintains the unity of God without giving up the distinctness of the persons. But you may disagree with this model, or even think it's heretical. I'm actually fine with that. In that case, you can just completely ignore this model, because the point of this video was to answer the question, is the Trinity incoherent? The answer, as I have shown, is no. There's at least one way the Trinity can exist with 0 contradiction, though there are no doubt other formulations as well. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy this content.